just put down a little time log, a little a calendar of events that occurred, and I'll tell you, just try to get through like 5-10 minutes, and I'll say, don't worry about that. Yeah, okay, that happened fine, lovely. That happened lovely, fine. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. And I'll say, stop right there. That's where you messed up. That's where you got to change. That's where you got to go back. So
well, can't we just go forward with the common law with me trying to get it in the common law jurisdiction with a claim?
Every case like yours is the same, and every case like yours is different. So the same advice I'm giving this lady up in New Brunswick, the Jessica lady, it's going to be basically the same advice I'm going to give you. But now you say you have dirty hands because you did something that you shouldn't have done and whatever. So they might have had dirty hands and did something that they shouldn't have done. So if you're coming in with, unless you're coming in squeaky clean with clean hands that you've done nothing wrong, you're Jesus and you walk on water, that's what makes your case specific. You must have did something just a little bit wrong. You messed up somewhere.
Oh, I messed up, but I don't think I did anything wrong. Like I've never injured my kids. I've never abused my kids.
Saying you did something by the way you addressed the court, or the way you presented to the court, or the way you did not hold your court, or the way you became under their jurisdiction and control of their authority. You did something wrong. Somehow
I think the jurisdiction thing is having no idea that I was entering into their jurisdiction, because I never agreed to them basically.
You might not believe that you did, but you did.
Oh, I know I did. And if that's what you mean by messing up, definitely I messed up.
We're going to have to find out where it was that you gave up the right to your property, exclusive rights and enjoyment to your property, and you allowed somebody other than a jury or God to determine where your property goes. So like I said, see if you can get some sort of paperwork going, see if you could get some sort of, what happened on what day, and I'll tell you that's when it happened. Now you're going to have to go back. You're going to have to get that void. You're going to have to have
void. Okay.
Because when you do a void judgment, like a void judgment, I can almost guarantee in every court it's free. If to file it, it's free.
Okay. So
that's the first thing. You're going to try to find out where the original judgment came down that somehow interfered with your right to your property.
Right.
That's the one. See, because mine happened on August 24th, 2001, and I was like Exhibit 2. I was like Exhibit B in my lawsuit.
Uh-huh.
That's when they crossed the threshold, and that's when they invoked their jurisdiction in error, when they had no right to do what they did.
Right.
So you got to find
that's where you can. That's the crux of it, where you can say they invoked their jurisdiction in error.
Well, right, where they cross the line and they interfere with my rights, or they interfere. Well, I say they interfere with my property, which includes your right.